Not a good place. Jab is really a weapon. I told y'all I'm the fucking real deal. These are boys that won't fought it cannot fuck with me.
And there was a shot body. And the left hand drops it. He will not take a lot of the left hand. And down he goes for a fourth time. And that is it. It is over.
I told y'all I'm the fucking real deal.
What is going on?
Yo.
Here we go. Here we go. There we go.
We live?
Yeah, we live. How is it going? How's it going? How's it going? Everybody who's watching, what is going on? Crush the legend. That's crazy. We were just talking about you less than an hour ago. Me and my buddy right here. But what is going on? Everyone who's watching, it's your boy Eddie Unsteady. I'm here live with your boy Chi Ming. It's another episode on CBC.
CBC. What's up, y'all? Salute to everybody watching. Crush, salute to you. What's going on in the world today, man? I just want to say, man, before we get cracking, I don't know if anybody that's watching, they know about what's going up in Lewiston, Maine. That's really, really, really a crazy situation, bro. Like, they had a mass shooter, you know. He ran into like multiple locations and shot a lot of people. They saying there like might be at least maybe possibly 20 people dead or more. Just a real tragic situation. And prayers up to everybody, you know, affected and involved in that really, really horrible situation, man. Like, we live in a country where you shouldn't be able to have the freedom to just run up in to a place, a business establishment, and just start shooting people at random. Like, shouldn't be like that in this country, man. We supposed to be way ahead of that, way ahead of the game. That's like barbarian type shit right there. When somebody could just walk in, just do what they want, just shooting up people. But prayers up to everybody involved, man. Real tragic situation right there, man.
Yeah, I do agree, man. But with further ado, I'm gonna kind of start off with saying you already see the title. The title probably says it all. Yeah, this weekend we have a couple fights coming up, you know. Riyadh, Serrano, 12 rounds, 3 minutes. You know, we got a couple things popping off this weekend. Nothing too crazy, nothing that I'm excited for, you know, but it's boxing and we're covering everything that we can with this.
You know, I'm not excited about it.
Ain't no one excited for this. I mean, it's mids. It's mids.
I mean, hey, look, Amanda Serrano is crazy. Like, she got game. It seemed like one thing I see about her style is like when she get into her groove, you can hit her with everything. She's still coming straight at you. Like, she real aggressive. She like one of the more aggressive women fighters that I watch. I don't watch them all. I haven't gotten all the way into women's boxing yet, but I am starting to get more familiar with the top 10 pound for pound girls. And yeah, Amanda Serrano is as aggressive as all of them. Like she really don't come in, and it's crazy because she's not even a big puncher. Like she's not a big puncher, but she's still like, I'm still gonna dictate the pace of this fight, regardless of what you want to do. A 3-minute, 12-round fight fighting Amanda Serrano is hell for the women because it's clear, like she got the stamina. She looked like she ready to go. So if she's in favor of fighting like this, and the other girls come in and they try to jump on this wave, like I don't know, man, it might be bad. You might have to pick another girl.
Just think about it, like in her couple of last fights, you know, if she would have just had a couple more rounds, you know, it would have ended differently.
Oh, you talking about the Katie Taylor joint?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But hey, they fight 2-minute rounds, blah 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 blah. So, but them fighting 3-minute rounds, I'm all for that shit, man. I'm here for that. Like I'm here for it. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Let's cook.
It's world champion WBC. Yeah, Ngannou don't have boxing fight. It's UFC fighter. It's not good boxing. It's guy who don't have the boxing IQ. Not IQ. Boxing fight. Maybe amateur, not professional. But it's show. I love you, UK.
But it's show.
He
said, but it's show.
It's cabbage.
He said, but it's show.
Because Tyson Fury is a monster. I stand next to him, I'm like, damn, this guy is big.
You're gonna be called, right? Big what?
I'm like, you really need to go full force. And then I was there at the press conference next to him, and I'm like, yes, look, my fat belly. I'm a fat pig. I'm this. I'm like, don't you fool me. I have seen you.
He tricks people with that belly.
I'm like, don't you fool me. Don't you trick me, Tyson. I have seen you box, and you doesn't box as a fat anything at all. If you just focus on his body, then you'll be like, oh, I think easy job. No, man. When the guy's in the ring moving you, I'm like, no, don't you fool me.
Don't you fool me.
The fat bastard.
You fat motherfucker.
Fat bastard from Austin Powers. That's who Tyson Fury really remind me of. That shit funny as hell.
This fat bastard look like he's gonna come in lighter than he came in all 3 fights of Wilder, though. That's what looks crazy.
He's still a fat motherfucker. Like, it is what it is. He's still fat. Okay, so he ain't 300 pounds fat. Sorry. He's 270 fat. Oh, my bad.
Same fucking shit.
My bad. Like, oh, my fault, man. You still a fat motherfucker though, bro, but it is what it is. Yeah, man, this fight, the Ngannou Fury joint, like, hey, it's an all heavyweight card. It might be more exciting. I believe the undercard probably will be more exciting than the main. But I'm look, man, I told you I'm interested. I told you this is the only way really I'm interested in these type of mix. Boxing, MMA guys getting in the boxing ring. I'm only interested in it if you got a guy that actually has a pulse, and on top of that is a striker, somebody that actually will be able to try to throw a punch. Now, will they stand a chance? More than likely, no. But I like the idea of just, if you're gonna do this, do it with somebody that actually is worth something. Like, you don't put wrestlers from MMA into the boxing ring. That shit corny. That don't even make no sense.
Listen, like, we ain't getting into that. And this is, like I said, this is an exception because, like you said, this guy actually has a pulse. It's not like I'm watching some shit that I watched a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago that I wish I can erase out my fucking mind, but I can't. But we're 2 weeks later. We're 2 weeks later from that. Now we're talking about this fight, but this is also a garbage ass fight as well. But it's a fight in the meantime. So I see the fight I want to see: Usyk versus This fat slob over here looking like the motherfucking. You know what's that fat purple shit from McDonald's? The slob.
You talking about Grimace?
Grimace, yeah, that's what he is.
Hey, Grimace got them hands though.
Tyson Fury got hands though.
I fucking can't stand his bitch ass, but he got them hands, so I ain't even going. You know what I mean? But hey, look. Let's just hope that it's a fun card, a fun show, because like Usyk said, it's show, and he's right. It's pretty much is that. Yeah. And let's look at it for what it is, and hope and pray that Fury come out of there unscathed.
Okay. Yep.
With nothing. I'm saying, hope he come out of there. Just be a nice little.
The black guy, he gonna be like, oh, I can't fight. Oh, my lips is busted. Oh
man, a cut. Oh man.
If we get a cut, it's over. It doesn't matter what kind of cut, it's over for it.
Well, first things first, can I really just throw something out here real quick? I believe the fight gonna happen between Usyk and Fury, but has everything been locked in for certain for it to be happening in December? Is it locked in for that?
What I heard was it's locked in for December, and it's only due to change depending on. Well, it's going to be confirmed after the fight. Basically, you can say, because depending on what the situation is with Tyson Fury, then you have another outcome.
Oh man. If it's guaranteed to come on in December, I just don't know. Like, I think he can do it and not get, but a cut. I mean, who knows, man? You got like Ngannou, a wild boy in the ring. You know what I'm saying? He might, you never know what can happen.
He's a wild boy in the fucking UFC.
All it takes is a clash of heads. It don't even got to be a punch that cut Fury. I'm talking about a clash of heads.
Oh, you guys talking about that dirty, nasty fight in between, cross-fighting and shit. What's gonna happen? Accidental shit. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
I mean, you got somebody that's a kickboxer.
I mean, just look at this guy. Look. Look like he over here sparring with fucking Takam. The worst thing he could do. You got Mike Tyson in the back right there, you see?
Yeah, man. Higher than a motherfucker.
Right. just waiting to be in the corner to see this fight up close.
Like, look, man. Like, I don't know. I'm not. You can't make anything from this, but
yeah, they can.
I don't even know why you put it on.
Like, it's footage of the fight, and some people haven't seen this shit, so I put it on.
Some people haven't seen this.
Talking and nothing. You feel me?
Well, I'm smoking gas, and I'm trying to watch this, and I'm like, this okay? This ain't gonna tell me nothing. This ain't telling me nothing. I don't like at least got the concept and call it. This ain't telling me nothing. Him kickboxing, I throw his hands to something. Frozen. That's one thing I can say. Looking real robotish in there. Looking real robotish in there. Looking a little stiff. This pause. Looking a little flat-footed. Man, we can get up and train like that, do stuff like that, wake up as soon as you jump up out the bed and start doing shit like that for about like fucking 8-10 rounds. The fuck? That's not really showing much though, bro.
But yeah, man, like, I don't have it going the distance at all. It's not going to go the distance. In my opinion, Tyson Fury can get him out of there within one round. Is he going to? No, he's not. He's going to put on a show before he do knock out Ngannou. I really think it's real light work for him. Real light work.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, it can't be anything else. Like I said.
It can't.
And
like I said, it is anything else, it's like I don't even know how to explain that. Like how can you lose to? I don't know.
A MMA guy?
It's not realistic.
It ain't supposed to be. But there is a difference with these the heavyweights. You know what I mean? Those guys are able to knock people out one punch. One punch.
Yeah, but man,
the whole thing is that Fury should not get hit with that punch. Also, I'm wondering, like, the other thing is, like with MMA fighters, first of all, you're not fighting, a cab driver here. So you fighting the heavyweight champion of the world. And I know you got gloves on. I know you done did this kind of before, but when this is one of the top fighters in the world. I wonder if even though you a striker in the MMA, and a lot of these other guys, I see the difference when they strike in the MMA. No, when they strike in the MMA, it's like when they got the gloves on it just don't look like they can transmit the
Oh,
same power that they be
yeah.
fighting with the MMA when they throw them with the
I,
gloves on.
I definitely understand what you're saying, because it's like just the way how they throw their punches in general as well. It's like it's just you know, and I just don't feel like they will be able to get a clean shot off, you know. And it's like not only they won't be able to get a clean shot, I just feel like they won't have that much power like they would have when they do have those gloves on. You know what I'm saying? Because those gloves is really nothing there. You know, there's no weight to it. It's basically, you know, almost having just like hand wraps on.
It's everything with it. Throwing punches from a certain stance, moving, trying to throw punches at certain angles, the trajectory of how you're throwing your punches. Punches more straighter, sharper on the line, as opposed to more like winging, overhandish, looping, uppercutish. A lot of punching be going on like that in MMA. But, you know, you want to try to be more crisp and straight and compact with your punches. Yeah, you know, so that when they try to throw punches that way, it don't look like it translate the same. Like it just don't look like they can throw punches the same way. You know, so it just don't look like they know how to land punches like that with the gloves on, standing in a boxing stance and all of that. I've seen some of those best. I've seen MMA guys land some of their best punches, like, you know, like literally with 2 feet flat in front of them, and, you know, basically coming from the hips, smashing guys, like catching them slipping, coming back with their head up. A lot of guys in MMA get caught like that. Like they come back with their head up. So it'd be like when you try to get away, you got your head up and back, and you really don't even got your hands up. You get caught with something sweet. You get hit with something goofy in the face. But like, it's like, I don't know, it's like just the trajectory of how the punches is coming and the stance that they stand in. I don't know what it is, but it just don't look like they had the same power. It just don't look like they had the same power on their punches when they come over to fighting boxing. It just don't. Like, yo, I've seen Nate Diaz, like Nate Diaz, for instance, when he fought Jake Paul. Yo, see this? Why if you watch Nate Diaz, he's a solid striker when he's serious about the fight. Like when he ain't too high to not function in the fight, right? If he's ready and sober, or not, he ain't never sober, but if he's ready to fight and he's in his boxing bag, or, you know, his striking bag is what I want to call it, you can see when he get into it with some of them guys and he win them fights, he be cooking and it looked like he be hurting people. You know what I'm saying? When Conor McGregor strike in the MMA, when he throwing his hands, when he's in his boxing bag, he be hurting them dudes. It looked like he be throwing with gas behind his punches in the MMA. But when he was throwing them punches at Mayweather, Floyd, it just looked like, okay, he threw a couple of punches that looked like he was trying to throw with some conviction. But for the most part,
punches looked like it was just
they was just points. They was just points. He was just trying to touch Floyd. There wasn't no. He wasn't going swinging for the fences. He never threw one punch like that. He never threw one punch like that. He was selling it like, yo, I'm gonna throw this bitch from back here. You know, like Maidana threw a couple punches at Mayweather, like all them punches up overhand rights and all that goofy shit he was throwing at him. That's what I'm talking about. Conor McGregor never threw one punch like that. Tyron Woodley never threw one punch like that. Nate Diaz, none of them dudes. I never seen one of them guys actually just be able to have the confidence to just wind up and try to throw a punch like, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
So what we could say is it's an easy payday for any of these boxers to fight these UFC fighters. It's just an easy payday. It's like the only thing I can actually say that I get credit for is this actually is going to count as a low lose if Tyson Fury do lose, you know?
Count as a what?
This is going to count as if Tyson Fury loses, he's taking an L on his record.
It's a loss.
Yeah. So the belt
Oh
is
my
on the
god!
line as well.
Since when?
Yeah, I think they said the IBF or some shit like that was on the line.
Who got the IBF? Not
That's
Fury.
what, huh?
Fury is the WBC champ, right?
Yeah, but I think they were
And I
saying
guess he
something
the
about
IBO champ too, the lineal. I guess. Even though I don't consider him to be that, but he's the lineal too, I
yeah,
think.
whatever. They were saying some belt is on the line.
Oh, okay. Probably the Saudi Arabia, Desert Sheik belt. I don't fucking know. I don't know what belt it could possibly be, bro. Like, what is you talking about? I don't know. I don't know. Is it the Aladdin belt? I don't fucking know, dog. I don't know. What are you talking about right now? What are
Say
you
right
talking about
now.
right now? It ain't no what belt? Like, it's got to be some fucking rinky dink.
It's a Ricky fake boo belt.
Come on, man. It's gonna be
That's
like,
what it's about.
and it's gonna be like, and the champion of the baddest, the battle of the baddest. It's gonna be some belt with like fucking
The belt is,
bedazzled, fucking
I think the belt is called,
bejeweled.
it's the WBC Riyadh Champion belt.
The what name? What was that?
WBC Riyadh Champion belt.
Man, if you don't get the hell out of here with that shit you just said, I don't even know what you said, bro. I don't even know what you said. That should let you know right there. I don't care. That belt is ass. It's a corny ass belt. It's just some shit just to say the shit happened.
This is one.
We just gonna give. It's just gonna give you a belt, man. Here's a belt.
Like last couple of weeks, I says, "Yo, this is literally the same shit that happened a couple of weeks ago, when they have those bobo ass fake belts, so they can have a 12-round fight and say it's a championship fight, so they can get some money for the motherfucking fight. They can sell it as a fucking pay-per-view.
Shit's crazy out here in the streets. Look, man. Like I said, I'm not mad at this. I got no problem with it. Plus, low key, I know this. I'm saying this on live and everything, but yo, I really be feeling like MMA guys need to find out for their motherfucking selves. You feel what I'm trying to say? MMA guys need to find out. Because, dog, if you talk to MMA fans all the time, they make it seem like, a lot of them make it seem like it's just so easy to do that shit, to come over and do that, right? And boxers know that it ain't easy to come over there and do what they do. That's why you ain't seen but like what? 1, maybe 2, 3 go over there and actually do anything. No, I don't think any of them really do anything. They've just done it. I think Ray Mercer was all right, if I'm not mistaken. I think Ray Mercer went over there to MMA after boxing and did a little something. I'm really, really, really not sure about that. But I know, like Kimbo Slice, I mean, I don't know what you would really want to call that, but I know James Toney went over there. He fought Randy Couture. That was just a bad, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a bad matchup. Like, if you're going to do it, bro, if a boxer going to go in, if a boxer is going to go into MMA, into an MMA fight, you need to train to do some of the, the shit that you need to do. But you also shouldn't be trying to match up with somebody like that. Like, that's the same thing that I said about, like, with Ben Askren trying to fight Jake Paul. Like, bro, you a wrestler, man. You never tried to really throw hands when you was fighting. So why would you, as a boxer, pick somebody who ain't gonna want to do nothing but throw you to the ground? You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what all them MMA guys, because they know they can't even box with somebody. They can't even box with one of them dudes, even in the octagon. You feel me? with the fighter ain't got on those shoes, he got on them little gloves, and you still would not want to fight him in that fashion in the octagon. So I feel like it's corny to me. Like if you can't square up and throw your hands with a boxer, like it's what are we talking about? Y'all talking about fighting MMA and all that shit. That's not what they train to do. Y'all train to do that shit. So I just be like, but I feel like they need to learn. Like if they think that it's so easy, okay, go ahead in there and find out. Go ahead.
And look, everyone's been finding out.
Yeah, like ain't no I mean, what's his name? Beat Evander Holyfield, but Evander was like 144 years old when he walked in the ring.
And my man,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about like he had the Supremes walking in the ring with him. Like he had like a 60s band, R&B band singing his motherfucking song coming out to the ring. Like Evander Holyfield was old as hell. And to be honest, I question really if like Belfort would have beat Evander even at that age. I thought that shit was weird how that whole shit happened. And I wasn't with it. I wasn't for it. But I wonder even then, he got lucky in my opinion. Like it's just some silly shit. Like he couldn't even probably beat that man at like 60 years old damn near. Like this shit was wild, man. Like that's the only reason why. Like he would have whooped the shit out you fast as fuck. Maybe 5 years ago, 5 years before you fought him. He would have trashed you and it wouldn't even have been no big deal. Even, you know what I'm saying? But them guys don't really win, and they probably won't ever really win against somebody that got a pulse. But it's still fun to watch. I'm still with it. I'm all for fun shit. Like a lot of boxing fans be taking shit too serious. You know what I'm saying? A lot of boxing. I mean, I love boxing, but I love fun too. This is fun shit, and let's go.
My bad. I had to step away real quick from the camera to use the restroom.
Could have let me know.
I wasn't just gonna stop you midway. I had my Bluetooth in.
Hey man, should have said, hold on, be right back. Yeah, man, it's cool. But yeah, man, hey, I like fun, so I'm all for it. I'm not for where they doing it at, like in regards to, first of all, but I don't really fuck with the Saudis, so, but that's a whole nother story. But I don't like the fact that the way the fight got made. I don't like that. I don't like the way the fight got made. You feel me? Like it just got made like just out of nowhere. You stop talking about fighting with Usyk, and then boom, you go turn around and you go ahead on out there. Yo, D Free, salute to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just think you come out there, I think that shit crazy. Like the way it was made, I don't like it, but ain't nothing wrong with a little fun, man. Shit. I'm all for it. Hopefully, like we've been talking about, hopefully Fury go in there, do what he's supposed to do, put on a good show. Hopefully Ngannou is game to make it entertaining. And then, hey, we might have something to talk about. Like, come on, man. When like if Tyson Fury do what he do to make it a good show, we'll have something to talk about for a little bit. We were talking about it for a hot little second when McGregor fought Mayweather. It was kind of funny and interesting in a weird little way. And if Ngannou's game, and if Fury is a good dancing partner, you feel me? Like a good sparring partner, I should say.
Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. He's getting knocked out within 3 rounds. He's ain't on his level. What is going on, everybody? Salute to Paid Fix from Twitch. Damn, but no, he doesn't have a chance I just wonder if Tyson Fury's gonna put on a show, or he's just gonna be like, I'm getting him out of there as quick as I can. But I know
if he
he's
not gonna do that because that'll fuck up this chance to make some chicken off the next weirdo from the MMA, some big heavy that wants to try to think he big bad, and it's gonna mess up all the money that everybody can make from it if you do that. The possibilities of the money that you can make will be messed up. Because they'll be like, oh, they really don't. Like, if you just walk right in there.
Ain't no one else gonna be as good as Ngannou to fight this motherfucker. It's horrible.
You never know. You never know. No, I think the heavyweight division in the UFC is garbage.
Like
I will say that. Now, in regards to like when I think about somebody that could even stand a chance of going in the ring and boxing with my man, yeah, I think Ngannou probably is the closest thing to it. Probably.
That's why I'm saying he's gonna go in there and knock him the fuck out. He's gonna. I feel like he's gonna put a statement on there. Same way how he was over there with Tyron, with his little brother, with KSI and all this motherfucker and all them motherfuckers. They ain't on this fucking level. And I just hope he just knocks the motherfucker out.
So let me ask you a question. Pam. So where do you put Tommy Fury? Do you think he is like his professional level is the reason of YouTube boxing?
Say that again. Do I think he's the reason for why?
Like he's on the level of the YouTube boxer. That's where you think. That's where you put him at on a professional level, like with them, right? Do you think KSI is like better than Tommy Fury? Like, do you think that?
No, he's not better than him. Professionally wise, no, he's not. No.
Okay, well,
excuse me, sorry. I feel like Tommy Fury is more of a boxer than KSI. But I feel like he's more closer on that level, but he's not on that level.
Okay, so
just because because of his background with his family, he knows boxing, and you can actually say he looks pretty presentable when he boxes. He knows how to jab and stuff like that, compared to these other guys, they be looking all weird. Even if they're claiming that they're boxers, you still throwing that jab looking all weird, like a weirdo. Like, and that's why I don't understand when they say you're a boxer. Like somebody's like, I understand people saying, okay, these UFC fighters and all this stuff, but you got like KSI and all this stuff saying they're boxers, but you don't even look like a boxer, man. You're going against another boxer and you look like a fucking UFC fighter. Garbage. Like,
hey man, look, D-Free. Look, D-Free. Boxing may be going down, but look, man. Ain't nothing wrong with a little fun, bringing a little extra exposure to it. I'm not mad about it. I would not be mad about them trying to bring some exposure, crossover. We always talk about how boxing a dying sport. Well, why don't we do what we got to do to try to figure out to get some other people to watch the shit then? Like, let's do that.
We need bigger fights. We need best fighting the best.
Hey man, but I'm not mad at this. I'm not gonna
prospects fighting the top prospects. We don't need them fighting cab drivers and stuff like that. The same thing what we've seen with Frank Sanchez and F.A. Jabba. We need the top prospect fighting the top prospect, get them out of there, knock them down the chain, move up. Then you have the top prospect fight, the top dog up, and like you have Jerry Anderson can take up a Wilder fight or some shit like that, like more exposure to the fucking sport.
Look, I'm willing to take any of it. Like, man, I don't care if Tommy Fury is a professional boxer. It's all cool, man. It's just an exhibition, man. Damn, Drago, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it don't end up like Drago versus Apollo, bro. Like, there's just let them do this shit. Let them have fun. Like, let this shit happen. It ain't no exposure. It's gonna be on TV, bro. Like, come on, man. Let the shit happen. Let the motherfuckers do their thing. Let them make their money. And it is gonna bring exposure. There are gonna be people that watch MMA that are gonna watch that don't really watch boxing like that. That are gonna go on there and they're gonna want to see what happened. They're gonna order it. They're gonna want to see what happened. So just let it happen, man. I ain't got no problem with these fights. I ain't got no problem with them. I got no problem with them joints. So
we were just talking
man.
about shit. We were just talking about that.
Hey man, we know that it don't really count, but like, come on, man, y'all be real sensitive and extra about this boxing shit a lot. Like, damn, man, let that shit, like, let it be. Just let it happen. Like, fucking Ali was wrestling and all that shit. Like, man, they've been doing weird shit like this. It's just we in a different time. Let that shit go. Just let it happen. And hope Fury don't get hurt so we can get the real fight.
I don't think he's gonna get hurt. And if he do,
no, I don't think he's gonna get hurt. It'll be some freak shit. Yeah.
It's gonna be some stupid shit. It's not gonna be because Ngannou put the hands on him. It's not gonna be that.
No, it ain't gonna be nothing like that, man.
It's gonna be some shit like, oh shit, pass our heads.
Or I was moving around the ring, I might have twisted an ankle or something like that. It would not be because of what Ngannou do to him. So, like, man, let him make his money. Hopefully, like I said, the only thing I'm worried about him getting hurt. Or Ngannou, like getting severely hurt. Don't want nobody to get hurt in the ring fighting, but that's the only thing. Like, hopefully he don't get hurt so the big fight can actually happen. And that's it. If they want to find out, let them fuck around and find out. Let it happen, man. Like I said, at least these dudes got pulses, man. It ain't like just a terrible matchup. Like damn. Like, I mean, I know they really don't have no chance, but at least if you're gonna try to sell, at least if you're gonna try to sell this is somebody who at least, if they were in the UFC, would probably be world class. At least you can try to sell us that. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to sell me a UFC motherfucker that been sitting on the couch for the last 4 years and he was the shit 2 years before that. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to do that. Don't try to sell me somebody who wasn't even that nice to begin with. They just was over there doing it. Like, sell me somebody that if they in UFC, they world class. And a striker. Like it's just interesting. It's just interesting and wild. We know what'll happen, but it's just weird to see it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like weird shit like that. So as long as it's that kind, like, I don't want to see them other ones though, like the YouTube guys and all that. No, I don't want to see them.
Like I told you, the only reason I'm watching this is because of Ngannou has a pulse. If it wasn't other than that, I wouldn't be watching it.
Facts.
Like I told
facts.
you,
Facts. Me too.
That Dennis fight, and
then the KSI shit,
yeah. It's like I should have been done.
You're right.
And it's garbage. Like, I don't even know how to do numbers on this shit.
You right, cuz. You know what I'm saying? So who knows, man? Like I said, it's all good. It'll be all on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? It'll all be popping all on the internet.
So I'm recording this shit. Hopefully y'all got to take this. Nigga, I waited 2 hours for
You good?
Was that that Pro Grace Haney?
I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. I didn't get to see it because I stopped it and I seen I added you on real quick.
Oh, I was just.
So I'm recording this shit. Hopefully y'all got to take this. Nigga, I waited 2 hours for I was like, oh, he was like, come on, let's go. No, he's not. I'm coming. coming. No, nigga, y'all niggas was late. I was here since fucking 3 o'clock doing this shit. Y'all niggas come at 5:30. You know what? Fuck that.
The only dummy is him for thinking he gonna beat you. Listen, I need you to look up at the ceiling. That's what you're gonna be looking at. Let's go.
You can wait a minute. Get him out of here. You drunk some of that shit you drunk yesterday. You are dry as gin. You get what I'm saying? You don't have no sin in you. Get out of here.
Oh yeah, man. Anybody watching, salute, thank you. Anybody that is watching, he just played the clip with Prograis. We're gonna have this trainer on tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, right? Isn't that right, Eddie?
Yes. Yes, sir. Tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time.
All right. Tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern, right? So that's 5:30 on the East Coast. I mean, on the West Coast. On Pacific. Dang, that's crazy. I'm talking about East Coast, and I'm on the West Coast. 5:30 Pacific time. So tune in. We actually supposed to have like a few guests, so you never know who might be popping up tomorrow on the show. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. What's up, man? You got anything else you got on your brain?
Devin Haney had 30 fights. He knocked out 15 bums. Okay. He only had 4 fights. I'm prepared. He gonna knock your ass out. He had 4 fights.
Nigga, you ain't knocked nobody out. You gonna pull up some stats. Pull up your stats.
4 fights. He couldn't get rid of Aegis Linares. He lost to Lomachenko. He couldn't do shit with Jojo Diaz, and he snuck in and got a win over Kambosos. So what the Haneys, they're like vultures. They're like vultures. They sit around and they wait for somebody to make a mistake. So what we had in New Orleans, not a great performance, but we won the fight. So Haney comes to New Orleans, thinks he's going to get an easy win over Regis Prograis. It's not going to happen. You've been bamboozled, bro. You've been bamboozled.
A bum ass performance.
You've been bamboozled. Right. You've been bamboozled.
Shit.
Check your record. You ain't knocked nobody out.
Yep, that's what we're gonna have on the show. He probably gonna, he's probably gonna want to explain that and more. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what's on his mind tomorrow. Yeah, man. What's up? What else cooking, man?
And I mean, shit's cooking. There's a lot of shit cooking. My bad, D for you. This is a close pounder tonight, man. We ain't trying to be on here too long.
Yeah. Time is money, and nobody got neither one.
Shit. I mean, look. That's the card. That's a fight right there, boy.
What you looking at? What you talking about?
Regis Prograis versus Devin Haney. That's a fight.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Man, that's a fight right there, man. I actually like it. I mean, I really don't play into it with the the pre-fight stuff, but I like it because if they got a little energy with them between the both of them, they got a little bad blood going on. Maybe that helps the fight. That also helps sell it. I just wonder if Devin Haney will really fight like he talking. Like that's the only thing. But if he fight like he talk, it'll be really, really good.
It'd be real good, but he's gonna run into some problems on the way by doing that. He's gonna get clapped.
Oh man. I'm gonna have to. Man. We're gonna have to lay a bet down on that one right there.
We're gonna have to rewind this video. I'm gonna be
we're gonna have to bet, like, and here go the receipts. We're gonna have to do that.
Like, because I got my boy Regis, dog. I got my boy Rugu.
Hey, no doubt. Like,
I got him knocking him out around round 11.
Hey man.
Round 10, round 11.
Respect. I think it's gonna be a good fight.
I just think he's gonna start. I just think he's gonna start breaking Haney down little by little, like just the punches he gets. I just don't think you already know how I feel about Haney. I mean, Haney's a good top A1 fighter. He's a
you just mad. Fighter. You just don't like him because he looked like you.
Oh, there we go.
That's the only reason why you got a problem.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's the only reason why you got a problem, pimp. Because you know that boy nice. You know that boy nice. You know that boy nice. I ain't taking nothing away from nobody that get into the ring. You already know how I feel, but you know that boy nice. And
Listen,
Prograis nice too. Like we keep talking about it. I'm not gonna, keep going on about it. I'm not gonna never judge nobody off no one fight. But I just think I like Haney better. I just think he got better skill, and I think that him fighting at 140 is going to show that he's going to be like the same way Ryan Garcia was when he moved up to 140. When he moved up, when he fought his 2 fights there, he was like, "Oh man,
I feel better.
This is why I should have been there. I feel good here. This is why I should have been. I should have."
The issue. Listen. The issue. What I have with that, bro, is, I mean, give him all respect. All respect. He going in there fighting the top dude in the division. But at the same time, I just don't know how wet your feet's gonna be at 140 when you're just coming up there. You feel me? I mean, yeah, he might be naturally 140. I mean, he might be naturally more fit for 140, but what is that gonna say? To those punches that he's gonna accumulate getting hit. You already know how I feel about him not being able to take a punch real good. And I feel like Rougarou has the power to kind of stun him. And if he's able to stun him and able to put that pressure, which I don't see he has in most of his fights, I just feel like he just has to fight different in this fight. Like he's going against somebody who's not he's not a pushover. He's not a cab driver. He's going in there with a class of A1 fighter. So he just needs to go in there and able to try to walk Haney down. He just can't wait to counter everything that Haney throws to him, because you're gonna lose that way.
Yeah, I agree. Got to mix it up. I agree, because I feel like waiting on Haney is just going to try to get into that machine mode and
Exactly, yeah.
try to cruise out of there without getting hit.
Exactly. And if you do that, I have Haney winning by UD.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I can be very realistic, and that's what's realistic here. But like I said, when you're going in there with wanting a guy to win, I want Regis to win. But who do I think is the better fighter out of the two? I think Devin Haney is the more skilled fighter. Who do I think got more power? I think Regis has more power than Haney. It just everything balances itself out.
That's why I think it's a good fight and it's a great matchup.
Like that. This is what matchmakers need to do more often. Make great fights like this.
Well, man. Well, look, people can hate on DAZN all they want to, but I salute them for like really trying. They seem to try to go to make this kind of stuff happen. Like, and I feel like the other like PBC, sometimes it seems like they good with where they be going with it. Like it's good. Like, and then when we ask them about big fights, it's just nothing but a bunch of bullshit excuses. I be feeling like DAZN be trying, DAZN be trying to get 2 people to come over here, come do this. We'll work with you for this. So that's why I feel like they need to have boxing over there all full exclusively. Like, that's just my opinion. I'm just the guy that gets high and talks about boxing. Fuck, I know.
Oh man, we're coming down to the end of the year, man. Coming down to the end of the year, and
family. What? How though, man? How we get here this quick, man?
Like, I'm just, and just think about this too. This month alone, look how quick this month alone went by.
Yo, this was like one of the fastest months of all time.
Like this month went by so fast, and it's not only me who is saying this. Everyone
No,
who I know is telling me
no,
it's
you're
gonna
right.
spiral by too quick.
Yo, I swear, I feel like somebody just told me Happy Labor Day like yesterday. I swear.
Like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. Like,
Right?
yo, this is wild.
That
And
shit
not to just
wow,
say,
like
yo,
real.
we already about to come into Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Damn.
Damn, bro.
Time really do fly, man. Especially when you
And
grown, huh?
when like
When you
say
grown,
this
this shit be
this
real.
like you can actually say this year was a pretty decent year for boxing. Finally, boxing moved this needle somewhat. It wasn't the best year, but it was a decent year, and I hope next year could be better.
Hey man, I'm not mad at boxing this year. I mean we'll have a year in review,
Of
later on
course.
after all the smoke clears and we get all of these fights and everything out of the way. But so
Look,
far up to this point, I cannot be mad at it whatsoever. I cannot be mad at it at all.
I
Like,
mean, especially with them making these last big fights last minute too, like in December, two big fights in December that we know of, might be three. 'Cause
the
I'm
only
hearing
thing,
people.
and my bad. I hate to cut you off, but we can't forget that this year we got the mega fight. It
We
just
did get the
wasn't.
mega fight.
It just wasn't a mega fight.
I-
We got it. We got it. It just
Go
wasn't
ahead,
one.
tell the people what fight we talking about. Tell them.
Oh, Spence and Bud. We got it. But it just wasn't one. You feel me?
It just wasn't the outcome no one was
It just
expecting. We
wasn't
just
one. Yeah.
like you know what's crazy? Yo, hold on. I need to stop laughing real quick. Let me take a hit. Hold on.
Yeah, you were a pothead when you have to smoke weed to calm down. Like a lot of people smoke weed just to get that high, but see, potheads smoke weed to get by. That's what y'all need to understand about us.
Okay, so look. All right, I'm good. Look. So check it out. Like let me get adjust this mic. Look. Everybody was expecting some big old fight. I was expecting some shit. Round one came, I'm like, yes. And that's what happened the rest of the fight.
Oh man,
Me,
look.
that's like one-sided.
Well,
This
I can't
whole
see your
big, this
face. I
this
don't know
whole
what you are. You showing me? Are you like making a face, like a blank face?
no, I'm just no, it's just quiet. Just like I'm just watching.
Or
A
silence? Oh, okay,
one-sided fight.
okay.
It's a one-sided fight. It's just like, damn. Like I was suspecting
Yeah,
something so different, and just to get slapped in the face and this happens, I'm like, damn. We was waiting for this mega fight. This is what we was
yeah.
waiting for. Like, damn, man. If this is what you was telling me we was gonna get, I wouldn't want this shit.
Who could have predicted that was going? I mean, who? Listen,
Nobody.
I'm pretty sure some people out there did.
And you know what?
Salute to those who did. Salute to those who did. Salute to the people that I talked to that was like, yo, there were a couple of people I did talk to that was like, yo, Bud gonna kick that man ass. And I was saying, like, yo, it's gonna be a good fight. I
Yeah,
picked Spence to win. I picked Spence to win by decision. But I was like,
I picked Spence to win by decision, but I also picked like like it wasn't gonna be this. It wasn't gonna be a ass whooping. I didn't see Spence. I did predict a knockdown on either side, but I didn't predict a beating down, a beat down like that.
bro,
I
I
expected. Go ahead.
don't think I've ever seen Bud Crawford beat anybody like that. How about that?
Bro, yeah, thank you. Look, the Bud that we saw that night is very dangerous.
I don't think I've ever seen Bud Crawford beat nobody like that. Like I've seen him do. He's done his thing. He whoop ass. He be beating them dudes up.
So put it this way. I'm gonna put in very clear context for everyone who's watching. If Bud would have been fighting like this the whole time, he would be a pay-per-view star.
Say it again for the people in the back.
If
They didn't hear
Bud
you.
was fighting like this, how he fought Spence, he would have been a pay-per-view fighter already.
Yep. Damn skippers. He'd be the biggest star in boxing.
Like, bro, like the skills and the skills that he performed that night made Spence look basic.
Made him look like he flat out didn't even belong.
This fighter, my dog. Spence is a world-class fighter. He made this dude look basic. He brought him back to elementary school and retaught him all over again.
That was good shit. Yeah, man. He definitely like if Bud fought like that, I'm talking about I'm going for the kill. Anytime you come near me, bro, it could be dangerous for you. I'm not gonna play with you,
bro. Like
I'm
sorry.
Yeah,
like, nobody can beat Bud right now. Like no one can beat this Bud, dog. Listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. He didn't sell me before. Like he like I knew he's good. He's all right. He didn't sell me before. It's sold. It's sold. Like, yeah. I'm not saying I wasn't a Bud fan, but whoever wasn't a Bud fan is a Bud fan now, I bet, because of the ass whooping he did.
Always been a Bud fan.
Like
always been a Bud fan. I just thought that
I'm a boxing
Spence might have been. I thought Spence might have been his kryptonite. I felt like everybody else, Bud would smoke from 140 to 154. Like nobody, but I just thought I thought Spence would be the one because it just seemed like what I used to call it's like the controlled aggression. Like Spence just always coming at you, always being aggressive, trying to break you down. And I thought that, but that it just seemed to wear down on everybody else he fought.
And I just want to put into light, like I want to what Bomac says, like it doesn't matter what weight class they fight, it's gonna be the same results. Like to that, I don't know. Like I'm gonna be honest with you there too. Spence didn't look right going into that fight.
You look high. No, I ain't gonna say he looked high to me, dog. Like he looked like he had the locker room fogged up in the back, like fuck this, man. I'm smoking one if I go out here. Fuck this. Like he looked like that. He looked on.
He didn't look right, dog. He didn't look right. He did not look
looked
right.
On.
But if you can sell me by saying he wasn't right, then the rematch will be different if it happens at 154. But if you're trying to sell me a fight at 147, I'm no.
Well, that's up to Bud. That's up to Bud. Like if Bud wants to go ahead and move up to 154, but he was talking like that anyway.
But yeah, he's talking like that anyway. So I don't think it's going to be a problem with the fight happening at 154. But like I said, if the fight do happen around 154, I mean, one thing I could say is like, at this point I don't see a difference because Crawford just had that speed that he has had all that time in down pack. I just don't think Spence can break that rhythm of Bud. Like Bud just has, huh?
I don't know, man. I just think I don't know. I don't think it'll matter. I don't.
Me neither. I don't think it will matter neither.
Weight class. Honestly, maybe 154 might not even be the weight class Earl Smith should be at. He might be might go all the way up to 160. You know what I'm saying? But even at 154, I don't think it'll matter. Unless I don't know unless something was going on with Earl Spence that we don't know about because
That's what I'm saying. That's
the
what I'm
hand
saying.
speed, the hand speed ain't there.
Definitely wasn't there.
No, I'm talking about compared to like it's not gonna never be there compared to what
That's why I
Bud.
say definitely wasn't
Like the
there.
hand speed difference is crazy. And I feel like the only way Earl Spence really could beat my man is if he smother him with punches. Like he did it a couple times in the first fight. Like he did his thing, came in with the jab, grabbed him, smashed him in the body on the clinch. He'd have to do that for like 8 rounds to win. Like he would have to get away with doing that for like 6, 7 rounds straight, to 8 rounds straight to win the fight. But I just don't think Bud is going to allow him to do that. And because by the time he keep trying to do that, by the 3rd or 4th round, he done timed how you doing it, and he boot bopping the hell out you. And the referee is like, "That's it, champ. You done." I just don't see none. This is, how we always talk about styles make fights, and some guys just are a bad matchup for other guys. And I truly believe that with this.
Yeah, me too.
I always believe a guy deserves another chance if he puts up a good fight. First of all, I mean, I know the champion gets the little rematch thing, but I just believe it's levels to everything. I always say that. That's my motto. Like, it's levels. And when I think about
I get what you're saying. Like in a sense, not to cut you off, but in my opinion, like, all right, with the rematch clause, it just depends on how you get beat. Like the way how you get beat, I was
just going to say that.
I just don't feel like you deserve to get a rematch. Like, like you see how you got fucked up.
Facts.
Fucked up. It's not like you got beat up. You got fucked up, bro. Your face looked like hamburger meat. Like, dog. Like that's why I cut you off, because I got exactly where he was coming from with this shit, and it's like, yo.
Yeah, man. I just believe it's levels, man. Champion or not, if y'all put it in the contract, like, yo, if you get smoked like roll weed, you do not get a rematch. This has got to be something that we could at least like put on a gauge and be like, hey, man.
Yeah.
Like you can have like a panel be like on a scale from 1 to 10, like how, like you got to make it at least a 7 fight, a 7 level or some silly shit.
Listen,
something good. I don't fucking know, man.
Listen, we ain't making it to the gas station. We stuck with the needle stuck on E.
Yo, because I can't. You know what I mean? It's almost like somebody that work at a job, right? Okay. And they do their job shitty as hell. I'm talking about trash. You know what I'm saying? And then they just and then they come back and they just like, oh, well, like, just give me another chance. They're like, you really think that I should give you another chance? I gave you a chance and it was shitty as hell. It's not even the kind of shit that I could be like, all right, well, maybe we can work something out. No, you just did really, really shitty at that shit. Why should I let you come back here and do it again? You ain't gonna, like, you're not giving me nothing to go with. You're not giving me nothing to go with.
It's basically, it's like you have a fucking addict that can't stop this bad addiction habits.
Like, it's crazy, man. Like, you don't. Like, it's crazy. Like, that's why I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it, man. I mean, I'm not a fan of the rematch, but if Earl Spence and them say that it'll be better because he was so weight drained, then I guess.
Listen, the only way I feel like it would make anything better, Earl Spence will have to come publicly and be like, yo, I wasn't right in the fight, which he somewhat kind of hinted, yeah, the weight, but nah, like he needs to come and say like, yo, I wasn't right, and he has to convince the people like, yo, that just wasn't me that night, man, and I'll see the rematch. Other than that, I don't want to see it again. I'm sorry. I wanted to see it so goddamn bad. Like I said, there's levels to a ass beating. There's literally levels to an ass beating. You can get your ass beaten, then I could be like, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that shit again. Choke like Tito. Like that's
Yeah,
the, you can see that.
a lot of guys have lost and fought admirably. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So like this people who lost and come back in a rematch and they sell that rematch even better and then come back victorious or lose again or whatever, but still was a better fight. But
Yeah.
when you lose like that, there's it's almost like no coming back from that ass whooping you already gotten.
Yeah, like look, like when you think of like, okay, when you think of but who knows, man? It's wild when you think about it. But boxing is a wild sport. Anything can happen. We know this. So, but
And
then if it let's say if Spence wins, real
I was
quick,
just gonna say that.
real quick, let's just say if he wins, all right?
Just gonna say that.
If he wins, then we have basically like what we wanted in the first place from them.
Yep. And
A
then guess what?
historical trilogy. And if Errol Spence were to fight in the rematch and win, you would have to be like, come on, man. Give him his jacket.
Yeah, exactly.
He going to Conestoga. You feel me? He going up there to New York. He going to upstate. He going upstate. He going in. Because everybody right now thinks he's a dead man walking.
Dog.
A lot of people think he's a corpse.
Bro, and look, let me just put it this way into his perspective as well, because like Vegas can probably have it so off right now. We all probably have it so off. He probably back here laughing at us like ha 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 ha. Yeah, these motherfuckers think I'm gonna come back and lose again. Ha 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 ha. This might come in there and don't look like the first fight. He might box his head off, and then we might be the ones that's gonna shut the fuck up and be like, oh shit.
Now we got we got what we wanted. Like all right, man. I know we keeping it short tonight, but I just want to say before we get up out of here, man. I know like people don't like to compare sports to another sport, but I swear, man, everybody know everything about this shit because it's like, NFL, right? I seen so many people make shitty picks this year, right? And because they just go off of what they saw last week. You can't always do that. Like it's just the way the world is, the way God operates, and how fate and circumstance and all that shit like that. You get what I'm trying to say, family? I know it sounds crazy, but I'm trying to put it all together.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm trying to put it all together. Like you could be incredible in 35 fights in a row. And you could even be incredible in the 36th fight that you lose. You may step one way, things happen, man. It's just how things be. And you can't always predetermine how something gonna go because of what happened the last time.
Yep. Like you can basically say, yeah, look, my team is coming off an injury last week, but that don't mean next week we're gonna suck the same way. We're gonna figure what we did wrong and try to move and try to do what we do best, Win.
Yeah, make your adjustments, do what you got to do. Figure it out. But like you got but I mean, so we don't know. So and if that's the case, then hey man, like I said, then we'll have what we was hoping we would get, would be like a defining trilogy in boxing. So maybe we should give it a chance. Maybe we should. A lot. I mean, especially considering it's like if Errol Spence lose, then it's like what's the big deal? Like if Errol Spence lose, Bud stays at 154. He was flirting with doing that anyway because he wanted to fight Charlo. That was the word. They were saying that was something that was cooking up. There's pretty good fights there. All those guys at 147 eventually going to try to get there. Like, why not? And then it's no big deal. Spence rides off to wherever he goes. Bud continues to shine how he wants to shine. And if everybody feels like it's a walk in the park, then it's no big deal. Like the only issue I have with the fight is selling it as a pay-per-view. that'll be a little weird to do. But other than that, they're gonna run it, let it run. I just think it's one of the harder rematches to sell as a pay-per-view because my man got smoked like raw weed. Like, what do you do?
I fucked with your shirt.
You already know. Fight Club.
Fight Club.
First rule about Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. Second rule of Fight Club, you do not talk about Fight Club.
Rule number 1, the boss is never wrong. Rule number 2, if the boss is wrong, see rule number 1. The boss is never wrong.
You silly as shit. You silly as hell, bro. But yeah, man.
Before we get up out of
here. You play?
Man.
What you got? You got some footage.
Yeah, I got some clips. I want to play.
Roll that shit. Let's go.
Why they happen, and what are the factors that either allow them to happen or things that they see through their.
So let's take a look at the tail of the tape for Gennady Golovkin against Willie Monroe Jr. You see the 5-year age advantage for Monroe.
From Rochester, New York, USA, the challenger, Willie El Mongoose Monroe Jr. The reigning, defending, undefeated middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Triple G Golovkin.
Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard. Fight
this
clean.
is Triple G was in his bag.
Mouthpiece. Good luck to both of you.
Was in his bag.
Same referee who produced the second round in Carson last fall and went into the 11th round against Martin Murray, longest tour of duty. Now he has a harder target to find.
Him feeling Monroe out before he unleashes the heavy arc.
Of long right jabs and slipped in a left hand.
Monroe out as long as he thinks or thought he was.
Monroe in a rhythm at the beginning. Now open up and fire some heavy shots. And there's a hard right hand.
Boone knows what it is to be hit with a brick.
Golovkin landed a short right hand inside. Momentarily traps Willie Monroe against the rope. In the middle, it's a primary weapon against southpaw fighters for most conventional fighters.
Most guys have landed some pretty good punches.
Now he has him in a corner.
Defense so far in this first round, Roy. Avoiding those shots without wasting much energy, turning his shoulder.
And using his head movement to...
I see so far Golovkin outboxing Monroe just because he's the guy coming.
And by CompuBox count, has landed twice as many punches as Monroe.
Stop. Nobody punch. Step away from each other.
When he dips down like this, I want to see him here.
Touch his ass a little bit. Shoot that body. Touch his body a little bit.
The last 2 minutes of the round were mostly Golovkin offense.
It's like a sensational second round knockout. He's not only heavy-handed, he's skillful and precise.
Crowd oohs and ahs at the body shot to the belt line by Golovkin.
Beautiful left hook by Golovkin.
Feather dusters.
Cutting off the ring is one of Gennady's great skills.
The biggest problem Monroe has is he hasn't hit Golovkin with any free range
Monroe feather dust. And that's how you get hit with his
Trapped him in the corner, fired one shot to the cheekbone, and down went Willie Monroe.
Hey, are you okay?
Trying to get his legs back.
Target practice at you because he's going to catch you.
Plus, it's a prediction.
Once again, traps Monroe in the corner.
Monroe's still weary on his feet. Golovkin won't give him room to think. He's trying to keep the pressure on.
Goes Monroe for the second time. He's got a minute still to go in round number 2. Golovkin trying to match
Triple G was in his bag, though.
With a second round knockout of his own. Crowd is getting knockout artists, and they're seeing them. Golovkin's got 46 seconds left in the round. Oh, good shot by
That shot that Monroe's landed this fight is that.
One more shot upstairs. There it is.
Monroe showing big heart, not just tying him up.
Willie Monroe gets a momentary edge there as Jack Reese warned on the low blows. And Golovkin with
Look at me.
Listen to his drag back here, man.
Relax. You good?
I remember when people thought this was actually going to be a fight.
I didn't mention it, but I saw it stays up, and Triple G could counter right hook.
Combination possible because his head stays up and his
Like
hands
that.
go down.
Yeah, he counters the right hook
Really
from
didn't see Monroe land much of anything until Triple G hurt him. Before Monroe was hurt, I don't think that Monroe was hitting him with anything hard. He wasn't hitting him, but looked really good tonight.
His defense is really good. Won't be in this fight long. There you go.
Yeah. As I said,
A couple of good body shots by Monroe. Golovkin has been looking to the body this round, now throws two upstairs.
Monroe getting his best offense in since Triple G
Hit
hurt
your
him.
back at least. And you got to watch that left hook.
It just couldn't hurt him. He got a brick head.
Golovkin obviously believes Monroe can't hurt him.
I
And
can't
he may be right about it.
Murray, as he showed now with the right hand, took a couple of punches from Rubio.
No, but these are not pity pats he's been throwing.
Ripping to the body as well as he can. And Golovkin comes back with a couple of body shots of his own.
I think that was a good body shot by Golovkin just now.
Great right hand landed for Gennady. Another straight right hand. Leaping in to try to get it.
And Monroe actually would do better if he just sit down and fight. When he stays low, he seems
lands a second left uppercut.
No, but
Gennady
see,
shakes it off and comes back.
Lightman is not working.
he really thought he was just going to be able to just out hand speed and like hit him with a whole bunch of
Monroe
and stick and
14 out of
move and shit,
56.
but
And 21 of Golovkin's
Triple G has a
24
trick for that. Like, I'm going to chop you in the body.
30 to 25.
You slow you down.
Gennady Golovkin.
See
You
how
got to give him a 10-7 round.
you gonna outspeed him then.
And round number two. So, that gives him
You
a
don't
real
have the
good
power
lead
at
on
all.
the scorecard.
Max, there's no sense in trying to pit a pat with a banger and put you down. You have to make him respect you, or he'll continue to walk through your punches until
putting
he
that
gets
fucking
the
cutting
is
dust
that
up on the
Golovkin
wall
makes
and
Vin on the
doing
ropes and in
nothing.
the corner.
Moving around.
Although Roy, as you said, now that he's
Ain't hurt
Well, he
shit.
hit Gennady with a really good right hook to the body
Triple G
early,
just
but he didn't
drilling
follow
it.
it up. If he'd have followed
Bullshit,
that,
hit
anything
him
running, so you should go ahead
everything.
and just take it and
Piece
give
of
him
shit.
that room to work with. Make it tough for him.
minor upset already that Monroe.
Throw those little punches, as we
Hit
saw
him with
against
cinder
Daniel
blocks
Gill.
in there.
Gennady would walk through those little punches.
Those are big shots Monroe's hitting Golovkin
That's
with.
exactly
clean.
right. That's exactly right. And Gennady just hit that.
He laughing
come
at
on,
it.
that confidence taker. And he tells you to come on anyway.
I don't care how few of those shots Monroe just laid on Golovkin.
Oh, he felt him. He just has to keep doing the same thing.
This is quite an effort.
20,
Monroe
I forgot it was like 22, 23 defenses. I don't know how many times he defended it exactly.
He's got to make sure he doesn't get caught.
That run, he was in his bag. Even though he was beating up,
Flying Gennady's head in this round.
definitely beating up a lot of weird people.
Gennady
But
Golovkin with 7 or 8.
his skill was there. He was while he was in his
Well, he's
bag.
only got 6
Better
knockouts.
puncher than we think he is. He just hasn't had a chance to really prove it.
Round 4.
On the inside, little short punches. Set up the one you want. Okay? You okay? Let's not show how tough we are here. Let's start working. Now I want to see the shot this way. You notice he hit him with that right hand. You can't go over the top with it. It's got to be this way.
Golovkin was 30 of 63. And Harold Letterman gave that round to Willie Monroe.
I agree with Harold. I mean,
Uppercut lands for Golovkin. Seemed to hurt.
maybe academic, but
And that's because he's not punching. When he's punching, he gets caught every time. You can't let Golovkin just start this.
Look at the hard left hand by Monroe.
Coming right at you.
Golovkin's head is snapping and the sweat is flying.
You can't let him just come at you free range or free will punch back.
Golovkin lands a left hook, 2 straight right hands.
Well, Monroe may be learning something, a better fighter when he lets his talent and skill take over rather than get away.
Golovkin once again motioning to him like, come on, keep counter back.
That was 3 good punches by Monroe that he didn't counter back.
It's a very big ring. Willie's got a lot of room to move if he'd stay off those ropes and stop circling along the ropes where Gennady catches him constantly.
Good 1-2 combination from Monroe.
It's up to like 24.
Monroe has abandoned the body attack.
Abel Sanchez wants more activity from Golovkin, figuring it'll decrease it.
But Golovkin appears to be visibly slowing down. This is where Golovkin
This is a perfect example of a bad
Hard
matchup.
shot by Monroe.
Exactly.
Fighting off the ropes now.
This fight right here is a perfect example of a bad matchup.
He's making Gennady work, though. Don't get it twisted.
Don't have no power to hurt the man. If you have no power,
hard right
how
hand.
do you expect to win a fight?
out.
And who has power
Instead of
and
really
has
working the body, and it may have preserved Monroe's
At
legs.
least to have enough power to keep the man under. Triple G ain't scared of this man at all.
You just gotta keep working. You gotta
He
keep
just
touching him.
zapped him all in the bridge of Triple G nose, and he just looks at him like, come on, man.
Keep close, moving your head.
This is the perfect example of a bad matchup.
Dig his ass.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
About half
That
his
was
man.
wow right there.
Golovkin took over the punch count leadership in the last round again.
Hurt him with a
Straight
right hook.
uppercut.
Right uppercut hurt him really
Straight
bad.
uppercut.
Right uppercut hurt him really bad, and the hook just hurt him even worse. He's out of here.
Third knockdown.
Exactly what he's trying to
There were two knockdowns in the second round, and now he knocks him down for the third time here in the sixth.
You see how easy Triple G is able to turn that switch on? As soon as it's there,
You want to
continue?
I just kind of step back a little bit.
Yeah.
Willie Monroe says to Jack Reese, I don't want to continue.
He said, I'm done.
And he would have said no because he just doesn't have the
The
power to
end
keep
comes
himself up.
at 45 seconds in round number 6. The winner by TKO victory, Gennady Triple G.
Continue to take an ass beating.
Well, hey, man, like that's it, man. That's what it is. Sometimes some guys, it's just it's the styles make fights, and sometimes the matchup just don't be right. And that's kind of how I feel it is with Spence and Crawford. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But hey, it happens. Who knows? Got to shrug off on that. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Hey, thank you for everyone who's watching. Thank you. But yeah, man. Shit. Let me see. What else did we didn't touch base on? I feel like we
Anything
touched
before
base
we
on
get out,
everything so
get up
far.
out of here.
Yeah, we touched base on everything so far. We did our numbers. Anyone who's watching, thank you for watching the
Salute.
stream. You know, we're gonna be
Salute
tuned in
everybody.
tomorrow.
Thank you very much for watching the stream
PM.
tonight.
We're gonna be tuned in tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna have a special guest on our platform tomorrow. We're gonna have the strength conditioner of Regis Progress on the channel. If you guys don't mind, go ahead and go check that out. You know, give that some attention and go ahead and share that. If you haven't done that already, go ahead and put that notification on so you can get reminded about it tomorrow. Hit the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Man, it's gonna be lit. We're gonna get some good questions in out of there. You know, we're gonna let him get anything off of his chest that he needs to get off. You know, we here for that. You know, we just trying to make some great content and make some great partners throughout the way.
No doubt, man. And we're gonna keep it funky. Man, we're gonna keep it
It's
funky.
your boy
We
Eddie
ain't-
Unsteady, CBC. Your boy
Chi-Ming,
Chi
boy.
Ming over there.
Yes,
You
sir.
already know. You already know. Peace.
Peace, like, comment, subscribe, and all that fly shit. We out.